Here's what happened on Tuesday night. The Houston Rockets had a game against the Los Angeles Lakers. Caleb, did you happen to catch any of that game?
Little bits and pieces. I saw some highlights on the timeline. I think I watched the second quarter for like 4 minutes before I passed out. I went to bed early last night, dude.
Well, it was a disaster from the jump. Started off in the first quarter, the Lakers went up 35-14. Houston scored 14 in a quarter, and they never recovered. A 21-point deficit from the first quarter. They ended up losing that game by 17, but that was a little chump change that they gave up at the end of the game. It wasn't as close as it seemed to be, and it was not good for Houston. I don't know how much you watch, Caleb, and I know you just mentioned how you got to watch bits and pieces, but there was a moment in the game, and we'll clip it right here for you guys.
Markeith, corner, LeBron. Make sure he's behind the arc. Oh, he turned the other way. He turned the other way and looked at the bench as he let it fly.
And do this in the past. Turn around. As soon as it leaves their hand, look at the bench. Don't even watch it go through and get the reaction.
Oh, what a classic reaction. Look at everybody on the Laker bench.
Me with a bet on the sideline, and I took the bet while I was still shooting the ball. So, you know, a bet isn't official until you look a man in the eye. So I had to look him into the eye, and I was able to win that.
LeBron James takes a corner three and turns around and celebrates like Steph Curry. That is the utmost disrespectful thing you can do in a game is just start messing around. I don't know if you remember in Cleveland when LeBron was flipping water bottles and doing the water bottle challenge in the middle of the fourth quarter. But when you start doing that to teams, that tells me that you have completely ignored that team and treated them like they are nothing.
Oh, it's like a practice game for you. Like the shit doesn't even really matter to you. You're just kind of out there freestyling, doing your own thing. Did you see the one part of the game where James Harden was being guarded and he picked up the ball and John Wall, I think it was Schroeder, he had him right on him. And Harden was like, they were cross court. Harden was waiting for him to get open and Wall was pointing down to Christian Wood who had a mismatch on him. And instead of Harden dumping the ball into Christian Wood, I don't even think he looked at him. He just kind of flicked the ball at the half court and John Wall had to run it down. Like he had to like literally run it down before it went out of bounds. Like, not good, man. That's not good. And it's funny because whenever I went to bed, it was like, all right, typical game, you're getting blown out. Then I wake up today and all hell broke loose, dude.